Shellfish have been associated with desire, vitality, and sensuality for thousands of years, earning a reputation as natural aphrodisiacs across many cultures and historical periods. Long before modern nutrition science existed, oysters, clams, and abalone were prized not only for their taste, but also for their perceived ability to enhance libido, stamina, and reproductive strength. While early beliefs were shaped by observation and tradition, modern research now offers compelling explanations for why these shellfish have consistently been linked to sexual vitality. Their dense concentration of minerals, amino acids, and bioactive compounds directly supports the physiological systems that govern libido, arousal, and reproductive health, giving scientific weight to what ancient cultures seemed to intuitively understand. Historically, oysters were perhaps the most famous of all aphrodisiac foods. Ancient Greeks associated them with Aphrodite, the goddess of love, while Romans consumed oysters as symbols of luxury, pleasure, and virility. In traditional Chinese medicine, shellfish, including oysters and abalone, were believed to nourish kidney energy, which was closely linked to sexual strength and reproductive longevity. These traditions emphasized not excess or indulgence, but restoration and balance, viewing shellfish as foods that replenished vital essence and sustained desire over time. The consistency of these beliefs across cultures suggests that the effects of shellfish on libido were observable and meaningful, even without modern biochemical understanding. From a scientific perspective, the aphrodisiac qualities of shellfish are strongly supported by their nutrient profiles. Oysters are among the richest natural sources of zinc, a mineral essential for testosterone production and sperm health. Testosterone plays a central role in libido, sexual confidence, and arousal in men, and zinc deficiency has been linked to reduced testosterone levels and diminished sexual desire. By providing zinc in a highly bioavailable form, oysters help support hormonal balance and create the internal conditions necessary for healthy libido. Oysters also contain amino acids such as taurine and glycine, which support nervous system function and promote relaxation without sedation, allowing desire to emerge more naturally. Clams share many of these libido-supporting qualities while adding additional nutrients that enhance energy and circulation. They are rich in vitamin B12, iron, and selenium, which together support oxygen delivery, energy metabolism, and antioxidant protection. Sexual arousal is an energy-intensive process that depends on efficient blood flow and responsive nerve signaling, and the nutrients in clams help support these functions. Selenium protects reproductive tissues from oxidative stress, while B12 supports nerve health and dopamine production, contributing to motivation, pleasure, and emotional connection. These combined effects help explain why clams have long been associated with vitality and sensuality rather than short-lived stimulation. Abalone occupies a special place in both historical and modern discussions of libido and male vitality. Traditionally viewed as a food for strength, recovery, and reproductive endurance, abalone provides high-quality protein, zinc, magnesium, and amino acids such as arginine. Arginine is particularly relevant to sexual function because it supports nitric oxide production, which improves blood flow and vascular responsiveness. Healthy circulation is fundamental to arousal and erectile function, and arginine-rich foods help maintain this vascular flexibility. Modern nutrition science confirms that abalone's nutrient density supports hormonal balance, stress resilience, and metabolic health, all of which indirectly but powerfully influence libido. Another important scientific explanation for shellfish's aphrodisiac reputation lies in their effects on neurotransmitters. Sexual desire is not only hormonal but also neurological, involving dopamine, serotonin, and other signaling molecules that regulate motivation, pleasure, and emotional connection. Shellfish provide B vitamins, omega-3 fatty acids, and trace minerals that support the synthesis and function of these neurotransmitters. Dopamine, in particular, is closely tied to libido and sexual interest, and adequate nutrition is essential for maintaining healthy dopamine signaling. By nourishing both the endocrine and nervous systems, shellfish support desire in a balanced and sustainable way rather than through artificial stimulation. Shellfish also support libido by reducing stress and inflammation, two major but often overlooked inhibitors of sexual desire. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which can suppress testosterone and dampen libido over time. Nutrients such as taurine, magnesium, selenium, and omega-3 fatty acids help regulate stress responses and protect tissues from inflammatory damage. When the body is calmer, better nourished, and hormonally balanced, sexual desire is more likely to arise naturally and consistently. This explains why shellfish have historically been associated with long-term vitality rather than immediate, short-lived effects. Culinary tradition also plays a role in the aphrodisiac reputation of shellfish. Oysters eaten fresh, clams gently steamed, or abalone prepared in nourishing soups or light stir-fries emphasize freshness, simplicity, and sensory enjoyment. These preparations preserve nutrients while engaging taste, texture, and aroma, all of which contribute psychologically to desire and pleasure. The act of sharing such foods has also historically been associated with intimacy, ritual, and connection, reinforcing their symbolic and experiential link to sexuality. Ultimately, shellfish earn their reputation as natural aphrodisiacs through a combination of historical wisdom and modern scientific understanding. Oysters, clams, and abalone support libido by nourishing testosterone production, enhancing circulation, protecting nerve function, and supporting neurotransmitters associated with pleasure and motivation. Rather than acting as a quick stimulant, they work gradually and holistically, strengthening the underlying systems that sustain desire, confidence, and sexual vitality over time. This alignment between tradition and science highlights shellfish as not just symbolic foods of desire, but genuinely effective nutritional allies for men and couples seeking to support healthy, balanced, and enduring libido.